Soulfree with Harlan Freeman, your home for sneakers and culture.
Ooh, that is so fire!
Hey, what's good? It's Harlan for Soulfree, and it is time. Welcome to the official 2025 Soulfree Award winners. This is a very special show. Of course, this whole thing has been brought to you by Optics. We want to thank everybody for voting. We had over thousands and thousands of votes counted and tabulated by SurveyMonkey, and it's very exciting. We're going to have some clips from some of the winners, but right now let's just get to it. First is Soulfree's Collaboration of the Year, and this year the worlds of hip-hop and comic books have come together, so a huge congratulations to our Collaboration of the Year, Marvel and Mass Appeal, the Legend Has It comic book series, and we were there for the launch of it at Comic-Con this year. Let's see what they had to say. We're here at Comic-Con 2025 with my guy, Poz. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir, I'm good, brother. I'm pleasure to be here. How you feeling?
I love it. So this is like you're in a comic book now. From Long Island to like the Hip Hop Justice League of America. I love it. How's it feel to be with all your friends in a comic?
It's fun, man. It's a dream come true. I mean, I've always been to comics, and I said before, like, when you would see your favorite superhero on that cover and then their face right in that little box, and to know that my face is on a cover and in the box, like some of my favorite Marvel heroes of all time, is just a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I know you got a lot of people to see, but growing up, who was your favorite comic book hero?
I mean, it's too many to say, but Hulk. I mean, I like a lot of the people you wouldn't even believe. Like, I love Black Bolt from the Inhumans.
Yeah.
Submariner, Namor was like by far like one of my favorites, and Wolverine. You know
Love it.
Yeah.
Poz, thanks for the love, and congratulations. Issue number one, baby.
There you go. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Good seeing you.
So good seeing you. All right, we had a lot of special moments on Soulfree this year, more than any other year in the past, but one of them in your eyes was just a little bit more special than the others. So a huge congratulations to Chuck D, his album release party at Rough Trade NYC, where he did sketches of every person who came to pick up his new album, and he spoke a lot. Chuck always has some really good things to say. Here's a clip from that show. Chuck D, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. I think I spent a good time here in Rough Trade, and I tried to match what I did in London about 2 years ago with the sketchographs.
Yeah, the sketchograph is amazing. If you haven't seen the sketchograph, there's the autograph and there's the sketchograph by the artist, Chuck D.
You got to do it under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you got to hit at least 85% of the image.
It was strong, and of course we're here celebrating the new record, Radio Armageddon. Back home on Def Jam, how's it feel to be home?
Good. I mean, you said Keith Shockley's over there. You remember when we were able to put like electric into the building? LL, Beastie Boys, even the original concept with Dre, they were able to build the building, but we was able to come along and put some electricity and fixtures into the place. So today with Tunji, with Tunji as the CEO of the company, it's just to be able to go there and be that person, when emergency, break glass, speak to the artists, be on panels, a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and also, I mean, to be able to take care of the catalog. So you see Keith Shockley over there, he'd probably be one of those guys that's making one of those remixes for not only the music that he did, but making an opportunity to be able to curate and caretake, because, in the rock world, they take care of Styx and Foreigner, REO Speedwagon, Def Leppard. We ain't even talking about Led Zeppelin, Beatles, and Rolling Stones, but in rap music, it kind of like is overlooked how much we can probably take care of classic material.
Right.
And that's, me returning to Def Jam and the Universal system. It's one of the places that we want to be able to do that.
Absolutely. There's a record on this album, New Gen.
Right.
Where you say, I love the new gen.
Right.
And you also have another term in there, screen ages.
Yeah, new gens, screen agers. I mean, like, we've been there, age ain't been ours in the area of culture. You know, it's all about going forward and not always just going back anyway. But you got to know what happened backwards to go forward. So, like I said, it's a project. It's a solo album, but this is the work of C-Doc. And he's the Brian Eno of hip hop. And if you don't know Brian Eno, you gotta look up Brian Eno and then look at the alchemy that C-Doc is. And C-Doc, he finally made a turn where all his studying of the Bomb Squad arrangement, beats and style and technique, he was able to come up with a very identifiable, powerful statement of style on his own. And this is the beginning of his work in 2025. It's almost like he went to the crossroads and found this style. And you know, we come out of the days of really relishing like the world famous Supreme Team and a lot of the DJ records that came out, Kid Cut and all those guys, King Cut, and being able to do something like that in Radio Armageddon, which is the MC DJ sound system component of Public Enemy, makes it very experimental, unorthodox. And I'm like pretty much like MCing through the album, but presenting MCs that get down in a conventional way.
I love it. And you know, it's funny, there's a quote from Crooklyn. It says, people still want to hear good music. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're still ushering good music.
Well, good is subjective. I think a lot of the Public Enemy stuff is making music that sounds like an accident. Music that you might hate, or music you'd be like, oh, what the hell is that? I mean, that's a joy of Public Enemy records. Like, you hate it at first, but you end up liking it and loving it once you know more about it. So that's the joy, I think, Radio Armageddon. It steps in and is very, very kinetic and chaos.
Incredible record. I love that you're still introducing us to new stuff. Me, growing up on Long Island, we would get mixtapes. From WBAU.
Yes, sir.
You, Flav, Hank and Keith, Dr. Dre, Wildman Steve.
Right.
The whole crew over there. So just talk to that moment in time for a second when you guys were ushering these new records nobody ever heard before, and kind of, you know, creating this thing that we call hip hop today.
Well, hooking up with people like Bill Stepney, who was a program director at WBAU. Then Dre moved in his slot, and then Jeff Foss was over there at Hofstra. And so having those platforms to have kind of like areas where we really was able to play the music, live the music, exploit the music, build the music, promote the music, be servicemen behind the scenes. That was the thing that make it easy. Yeah, the record's kind of easy because we knew what to make, what we didn't want to make. You know, I wouldn't say what not to make because, you know, we weren't scared to make anything. Yeah, and I think what Radio Armageddon is a culmination of all that in the 21st century.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I actually had I never take notes when we're doing an interview. I find it unprofessional, but I was talking to a friend before. I was talking to DMC. Oh, okay. And, you know, of course he's sending you love. Yes. But he said WBAU was his favorite radio station to listen to. You, Jawel from Son of Berserk, had the best voices, Sirius C from Seriously Fine. Exactly. It was great that you played your own records and you were making current records happen. And he's so excited about your new track, Me and My Microphone. Yes, he's very excited about it.
Coming on DMC's project. Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing being involved in classic hip-hop and rap music. LL released an incredible album last year, produced by Q-Tip. Yeah. Going even stronger in 2025. I don't think we should look at albums like they are, you know, like just stuff on a buffet where you keep eating but never swallow and digest the food. I think especially you eat it slow, passionately. These are sonics that I think when you allow them to seep into you, you're like, whoa, man, I'm better for it.
Yeah. I know we got to get wrapped up here. I could talk to you for hours, but one last question. Growing up on Long Island, okay, you guys have an incredible collaboration with Puma, the Puma Public Enemies. Those were all great sneakers. Now, whether you were going to Roosevelt Field, TSS, the Roosevelt Raceway Flea Market, was there any sneaker you needed when you were growing up? Was it the
No.
Clyde? Was there any shoe that you were into?
I did it for a little time.
Yeah.
I wasn't a sneaker buff or collector, but Three Stripe Pro Kids.
Okay.
You know, I
Okay.
saw Keith with Three Stripe Pro Kids one
Yeah.
time at the Roosevelt Youth Center.
Yeah.
I wanted to snatch him off his feet.
Once again, Chuck D, it's an honor to have you on the show. The record is Radio Armageddon. Pick it up now. Thank you to Rough Trade Above for having us down here. And brother, God bless. All right, I hope you're having as much fun as I am right now. Next up is our most stylish New Yorker, and there were a lot of people in this category, and there's a lot of really stylish New Yorkers. And of course, this one, I don't know, for me, I was actually kind of happy he won because, you know, he is kind of like family. He is family. Anyway, we're going all the way up. It's Fat Joe, the most stylish New Yorker for 2025. All right, lots of love to the guys at God Soul. They put together an incredible event, and of course, can't have a sneaker event without Fat Joe here, brother.
It's
What's
just
up?
sold out, my brother.
Sold
How
out.
you been, man? Everything
So
good?
good, so good.
How's the fellas doing out there? Everybody's good?
Everybody's good.
God bless everybody. Check this out. Joe and Jada. Go get that. Now on Netflix starting this month. We've been blessed. We work hard. This man has always supported me since day one.
Love this guy.
And we appreciate you. We love you too.
Joe, I'd say Happy New What's the cutoff for Happy New Year?
No, it's Happy New Year.
Happy
now,
New Year
go,
all year, right?
Listen, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Dick. Sometimes you got to speak it into existence.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to tell yourself, yo, this is going to be my year.
Yeah.
I believe in that firmly.
Absolutely.
Keep convincing yourself, yo, 2026, new level, new bag, new this. Whatever you want, you know, you got to go for it.
Absolutely. And brother, congrats on the show. Can't wait to
my
see what's
brother.
going on with the graffiti.
Always.
Can't wait to
You
see
know
the
I'm
summer,
going
spring. I
crazy.
know what you. I know.
Summer, spring, I'm about to go crazy.
All right, once again, it's the Soulfree Awards presented by Optics. Over 11 locations in the tri-state area. Seriously, the best eyewear I've ever seen. These are Conies. Just pick them up. Love Optics. Check them out online. All right, now we've got two categories, and we're going to combine them into one announcement because there's a common thread amongst the two of them. So we have our food collaboration of the year and the sneaker of the year. So these are two of our biggest categories. Obviously, we talk a lot about food, and this is the world of sneakers here. So a huge congratulations to the food collaboration of the year. That's Nigel Sylvester and McDonald's, the employee of the month. A whole collaboration built out of their 1 in 8 program. And it was a really cool drop, and I love seeing him bringing the culture that he was brought up in. You work hard for what you need. He's bringing that to the people, and he did it with a really creative collaboration. And while we're talking about Nigel, I don't think this is much of a surprise to anybody. Sneaker of the year. You all know it started in Grandma's driveway, and then he built it brick by brick. It's the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4, the red bricks. I think it's a sweep across pretty much every platform, but absolutely sneaker of the year. Congratulations, Nigel. Let's see what Nigel had to say about that shoe. All right, God Soul, we're here with Nigel Sylvester. Nigel, it was like Woodstock out there today, man. I don't think I've ever seen that many Jordan 4s in a room in my life.
It's pandemonium, man.
Yeah. So tell me about 2025, man. Sneaker of the year across almost every platform. How's that feel, brother?
Incredible, man. But first and foremost, shout out to the people that came out to God Soul, man. The love was something like I've never experienced before, man. So thank you guys for that. 2025 was beautifully insane.
Yeah. Now we all know it started in Grandma's driveway.
Right,
You built it brick by brick. We saw a little peek of what's coming in the future. What's next for Nigel?
Started in Grandma's driveway, built it brick by brick. It's only getting better with time. You know what I mean? But 2026 is also going to be action-packed. I'm excited. Got a lot of surprises on the way. We got sneaks on the way coming soon. But I'm excited, man. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up. Shout out to the people. Shout out to my team. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Absolutely.
you, man. Thank you.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best. It's nice when good things happen to good people.
Thank you.
And let's just shout out that beautiful,
Good hat too.
good hat, right? Good hat, right logo on the front, and that beautiful piece by
Shout out
Greg
to
Una
my
right
brother
there.
Greg Una, man. You already know. We making art, sneakers,
That's right.
movements,
Doing it
moments,
all.
everything.
Love you, brother. Okay, so that's it for the 2025 Soulfree Awards, but we do have one more award to give out. It's this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, and this year's award goes to somebody very special. His name will join the ranks of Virgil Abloh, DJ Clark Kent, rest in peace to them, of course, Ronnie Feig, Eric Hayes, and a host of others, but this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, all right, he started off as a DJ. He's the quintessential New York, London kid. The names that come to mind when you think of him now are Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus, of course, Amy Winehouse. And as big as he is in pop music, he still has all the hip-hop credibility with the DJ Premiers and the Stretch Armstrongs, and he still carries his own records to gigs. He is everything music. His shelves are lined with Grammys, even an Oscar, and 1,000 other awards. I still remember watching him open up for Q-Tip and all kinds of great underground spots that he used to play in the city, and he's still doing it. He's a best-selling author. He's the Brit Award of the Year. His fashion went from the early days of Tommy Hilfiger to being a fashion icon right now, and we're here for all of it. So this year's Lifetime Achievement Award goes to the one and only Mark Ronson. Congratulations, Mark. We were with him at Tribeca this year. Here's what he had to say. Let's check it out. I got to give you flowers first. Just, how it started at Cheetah and Life, and then, parties with you and Q-Tip in the Hamptons, and then here comes the Fuzz Drops, and we're on LIR and Party 105, and then watching you, Golden Globes, Academy Awards, Grammys, and so much more, brother,
I really remember coming with my first single, Up to See You, at WLIR with Uwe.
Yep.
Back in the old school days when you put it in like the CD Denon, the tray came out, you put it in.
We were probably like, a little off that night, so it probably skipped.
Right.
Probably skipped.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's great to see so much history. It's a mini memoir of just like me as a kid trying to figure it out.
It's amazing. And Night People's the book.
Yeah.
And in those days, I know when we were younger, it was probably Stretch.
Yeah.
Was probably the one you looked up to. But in those days, if you had, and you were working 5-6 nights a week at all times, but if you did have a night off, who were you going to see?
I was going to see Stretch, Riz, Mighty My, Flex, Clark Kent, Goldfinger. Those were the DJs I really loved to see, and we all hung out at each other's gigs.
Yeah.
And we all just were hoping that as soon as the guy went to the bathroom, we get to play a few records. That's why we hung out at the gigs,
I like telling kids now. Kids don't know what a crate is anymore.
No.
Like they don't know how strong you had to be back in the day. I don't know if it's right.
I've been playing vinyl again recently because the book put me back in the mood of wanting to play, and it's like, oh man, I forgot about carrying these guys around.
Right.
Yeah.
Just so much fun. Well, I know we're going to do a lot more together.
Yeah, absolutely.
The book comes out September 16th, Night People. All right, so that's it for the 2025 Soulfree Awards. Thank you to everybody who supports the show. Every click, every like, every view, every share, every comment means so much. You can't even believe it. It's my heart, and I thank you all for that. Congratulations to everybody, all our nominees this year, and especially thank you to our winners. Huge congratulations to our Collab of the Year, Mass Appeal and Marvel Comics. Of course, our Soulfree Moment of the Year with Chuck D at Rough Trade. Our Most Stylish New Yorker, Fat Joe, Joey Crack, What's Up? And of course, Nigel taking the Food Collab of the Year with McDonald's. And of course, the Sneaker of the Year with his AJ4 Brick by Brick. So that's it. We'll see you real soon. Thank you, Optics. And check out Soulfree, the official Harlan, on Instagram and YouTube. And of course, you can always check us out on the Donna Drake Show. See you real soon. Peace.